All right, folks, we're going to do another example with writing slope-intercept form in method 1. All right, this time it says write the slope-intercept form of equation for the line containing points 4, 1 and negative 6, 3. Okay, so it's going to be the same steps. Okay, so I'm going to move this over so I have some extra room. All right, so step 1, we got to find slope. Again, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's your formula for slope. Okay. I am going to go ahead and identify so in this case, I want 4, 1 to be my x1, x1, y1. And I want my negative 6, 3 to be my x2, y2. All right, so I'm going to plug in. So I'm going to have 3 minus 1, my y2 minus y1. And for my x2 minus x1, negative 6 minus 4. Okay. 3 minus 1 is 2. Negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10. So I have 2 over negative 10, which when I simplify, I'm of a negative 1/5. And that's my slope. All right, so that was step 1. Step 2 says I take either point that they give me, 4, 1 or negative 6, 3, and the slope and plug into the equation y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to have y equals mx plus b. And I am, again, m is going to equal a negative 1/5. I am taking my first points since they are positive. And that's what I'm going to use for my x and my y. Okay, so I'm going to have 1 equals, my slope is negative 1/5 times a negative 4 plus b. Oops, not negative 4. That should be equal mark. Sorry about that. 1/5 times 4. Okay. So when I do my math, I have 1 equals. Again, multiplying a whole number times a fraction. You're going to multiply the numerator, negative 1, or 1, depending where you put the negative at, because it doesn't matter, times 4. So negative 1 times 4 is negative 4 divided by 5. Can't divide by 5, so you're just going to leave it alone. Negative 4/5 plus b. Okay, then to get b by itself, instead of subtracting 4/5, I am going to add 4/5 to both sides. Okay. If you have a calculator, it will be easy, but 1 is just 5/5. So I'm just going to add my 5/5 plus 4/5, which is 9/5. Equals B. Okay? So I solve for B. Let me highlight that in green. All this needs to be green. Okay. All right. So now I gotta write my equation. And I'm gonna do that in blue to keep along with the steps. So step 4, I'm just gonna plug in my B. So y equals, I'm plugging it into mx plus b. So we said m was -1/5 x, b was 9/5, so plus 9/5. And that is example number 2 of method number 1.